All right, and we're almost done here. The Facebook ad best practices and benchmarks. A lot of these I've gone through already. I just wanted to remind you of some of them so that we can kind of end this session with, all right, I got my marching orders and I know what to do. So the first one is run your ads in the newsfeed only to increase your click-through rate. That's a given. We all know how to do it now. Use the Power Editor. Also, for best results, I always say start with $100 per week for 2 to 3 weeks. So here's the deal. You could do the automation thing where you continue to run ads. As long as they're working and they're converting, continue to run them. But if you're just starting out, you might want to do a live webinar or an ebook and just try it out for 2 to 3 weeks. If you could do $100 a week for 2 to 3 weeks, you'll be able to get that traction you're looking for if you use the strategies taught in the session. So I often get asked, how much should I spend? How much do I need to start with? $100 a week should do it for you. And this is really important. When you set up an ad, you'll see a targeting number, how many people you're targeting. Now, for beginners, I always say try to target at least 250 to 500,000. If you do much more than that and you're not yet savvy with your targeting, you could get lost in the mix. So in the beginning, I'd start around here. You can go higher once you get a little bit more experienced. But if you're a local business trying to run local traffic for ads, you will likely never reach that number. So I used to teach this forever, and then the local businesses would freak out. So I had to put this caveat in here. It just depends on your local market and how many people you can target. Always use precise interest to enhance your targeting options. And let's see here. And closely watch your click-through rate. So analytics. I don't do tons of analytics, but I do watch a few things. Click-through rate, conversion rate, and frequency. These are things that are really important to me. Am I getting the leads from my ads at a ratio that I'm comfortable with? It's different for everybody. And also, see where it says frequency? I try to stay between 2 and 3. Anytime I hit 3 in frequency, what that means is how many times people are seeing your ads in their newsfeed. If they're seeing that exact same ad over and over again, they're going to get tired of it. Once I hit 3, I usually change it. And I already told you about the click-through rate as well. So Facebook ads are like riding a bike. You got to get on, you're going to fall down a few times, but once you know this stuff, you will never forget it, and you only get better and better. So do I have your commitment that you're at least going to experiment with these Facebook ads? Yes? And hopefully the audience online as well. If you experiment and you really give it a shot, I can promise you you're going to see big results, and I cannot wait to hear about the results as well.